Alright, what's up? Alright. Let's get rolling. A little late starting up. That's okay. We got a full hour workout ahead of us today. Ugh. Got 2 bottles today. These are smaller bottles. It's pretty sad. Figured out one of my bottles bit the dust. So, workout today is aerobic 12s. So essentially we're doing 3 rounds of 12 minutes. That's the other nice thing about being in the garage. I can just litter. I can litter and know that I can take care of it later. I don't have to stash my trash on me. Alright, hold on. Love it when you figure out you got boogers after you get on the bike. That's always great. Don't worry, I'm not shaking anyone's hands until I wash them. I usually designate 1/2 of my, excuse me. Designate one side of my towel for boogers. Okay. So basically, I was supposed to do yesterday's workout today. I was supposed to be taking rest days on Mondays. But because of my current schedule, well, I'm basically, okay, let me explain the workout, how my workouts are apportioned. I basically go on this program and say, hey, I want to do this training plan. And then it goes, great, here's a bunch of workouts. And then it populates a calendar. So then with the calendar, I then can mix and match depending on what my actual schedule is. Well, my actual schedule was not what I thought it was when I set up the calendar. So instead of moving everything, I just kind of repopulate things as I see fit, which is fun. But it gives me some times where I'm able to add in extra workouts in different areas. So I'm not exactly doing what my plan is So, yeah. All right. So we're doing our 30 seconds of up and downs. So yeah, tomorrow, no stream tomorrow morning. I'll be doing my Team Zoot broadcast. Now we're gonna get super dizzy going down this thing. Hey Camaro, how you doing? And we're down for 30 seconds. So basically these little 30-second shots are to wake up the legs and get them ready. But these, so these are above what the 12 minutes are going to be. The gate's spazzing out. It doesn't know where it's going. When there's a couple of sharp turns right before your virtual gate, it spazzes out because it doesn't know what to do. It's like, oh, I don't know, where am I supposed to be? All right. And 30 seconds down. Still just doing warm up here. Getting the legs ready for the day. All right, 30 seconds up. Like, I always want to keep my cadence somewhere around 90. Ah, Vincent, what up, dude? I know who you are. Yeah, this is my workout streams in the morning. All right, 30 seconds down. Yeah, this is my triathlon training streams. I used to have a treadmill, so I would do running on stream as well, but it borked. It broke it. Basically, I took it in to trade it in, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I can only use this for parts." I was like, "Okay." But hey, he gave me $300 for it. Which is a heck of a lot more I was gonna get on Facebook. And it was legitimately broken. There was big issues with the motor and the fly deck, or the belt deck. So yeah, it was something I got free from my parents because my mom wasn't using it. So I do my running outside and I do the bike here on the trainer. All right, we got one more round of this for warm-ups. Yeah, the nice thing about it though is I have a half rack just off camera. Well, my side camera is actually right in the middle of it, so it was better for me to get the weights. I think I'm almost at the point to where I can start lifting again. I had this weird thing with my elbows a couple months ago where I don't know what it was, but like everything just hurt. Like it hurt to grip, hurt to lift. It's like I had some weird acute arthritis or something like that. It was the weirdest thing ever. But I think that's mostly gone now, so I can start doing lifts again. I gotta get back into lifting. Oh yeah. All right, there you go. 2-minute rest. 2-minute rest. Yeah, it's funny. That's what my brother. I have a brother that lives in Arkansas. He's got a couple buddies that have since moved away from Southern California as well. So they all have like a dudes reunion every other year. They go down to Costa Rica and go surfing. So my brother says that he's been hitting the pool again to actually get in shape. So when he goes down to Costa Rica, he's not sucking wind. That's what happens when you become a corporate suit. No, my brother actually has a startup company for frozen foods, or chilled and frozen foods. It's called Counter. 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 They got like they now have stuff in Walmart's, Targets, and Sam's Clubs. So they got chicken sausages that are pretty tasty, and carb conscious, macro friendly tortillas. So they're high in protein. And they got a jalapeno mac and a taco mac and cheese. They got burritos coming.
Experiences.
Right. Yeah, they're actually building a temple in my area, and I'm not in the freaking temple district. All right, here we go. 3 minutes up above 200. It's not too bad, but we'll get it. Yeah, they're building one in Loma Linda. That's about 20 minutes south of me. Very easy to get to. We're not in the temple district. I don't get it. I absolutely do not understand it. It's like we're literally just over the hills from it. But they suggest, oh no, you can go into Los Angeles. Don't worry about it. I don't want to go to LA. That place is scary. No, I just don't like going to LA. I hate driving to LA. My wife and I always drive out to Redlands. Well, and plus in Redlands, you got Bakers. Yeah. Yeah, because my town is actually like dead center between Newport, Los Angeles, and Redlands. It's like the dead center. So all of us are just like, well, most everyone at my stake is like, we'll go to Redlands or Newport. Forget LA. But those that want to like work in the temple and stuff, they all have to go out to LA. They all get the early shifts, so they never have to worry about traffic. All right, halfway through this 3-minute block. Ah.
Untouched point. Every answer generates further questions.
All right. Well, the stage is set for the United States Olympic team. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to start watching all of the finals for trials. Had 2 BYU alumni in the trials. One of them got top 50. The other one, I think, got top 16. Oh yeah, archery's good stuff. I like, my rando events that I like to watch are fencing and triathlon. The triathlon's gonna be nuts this year, as I think Christian Blumenfeld's gonna win gold again. That's where my money's on. My money's on Blumenfeld. Oh, got it. All right, 2-minute rest. Then we're getting into the main set. Yeah, it's kind of like me and fencing. I did fencing for 4 years, except I almost blew out my knee. I had a pretty bad scare. Went in for an attack, and then I put my foot down for the lunge, and my knee literally moved like 6 inches to the right and snapped back. Thankfully, there was no damage, but it was basically a really bad sprain. And after that, I'm just kind of like, no. I went down like a sack of potatoes in front of a high schooler. That's always fun. It's like, my knee. I'm only 32. My knees are busted. Yeah, that was when I decided no. And then a couple years later, hey, I see what you did there. I was rolling on the floor, but I wasn't laughing. I wasn't laughing, man. Anyway. Oh, okay. But yeah, I decided my knees were not worth it, and I also have a history of knee issues in my family. Thankfully, I don't have it near as bad as my other siblings, but like my brother I was talking about earlier, he has like no cartilage in his knees. So the dude like literally cannot run. Like he cannot run, or else it'll be like way too damaging for him. So he does a lot of Peloton bike and swimming. So that's kind of for me. That's why I got into triathlon, you know, long distance running. Totally great. I will say though, I've been having these weird things. All right, here we go. 12 minutes at 170. This is easy street. We'll be fine. Excuse me. I have this thing where if I go running, like after about a mile, even if I do like a good warm up, I have to like take a little walk break and bend out my knees, like do full knee bends, like high knees. And I have to be very careful when I start them, because for some odd reason, the back ligaments of my knees, they get like stupid stiff. So then I have to like stretch them out and like compress them and contract them. I have to contract them. If I don't, they like totally stiffen up my knee and the pain just becomes unbearable. I don't get it. It's like I turned 40 and like all this weird crap starts happening to me. It's like the Lord just looked down and goes, you've enjoyed peak physical performance. Let's just throw some maladies into your life. Let's see what happens. Let's watch the fun ensue. So I don't know. Getting old is not for the weak. That's why I do crap like this. I will say though, it is fantastic when I go to my doctor for physicals. I try and get a physical at least once a year. I've been hitting about once every other year. But like every time I go, the doctor is like, dude, you're fantastic. You're doing great. It's like everything is working just fine. I will say though, the last time I went though, I finally solved one mystery. My wife accuses me of having a tiny bladder. I go potty lots. And I'm like, why do I go potty lots? And I figured out it's because my kidneys are like light speed. They just process everything super quick. And my doctor's like, that's a good thing. I'm like, but I gotta pay a lot. Well, I'm like, okay. I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, no, totally. I'm I'm that dad that goes in the trampoline park. I'm that dad that's running all over the bounce houses. I'm that dad that goes to the daughter's birthday parties and totally just starts playing around with all the kids. I love doing the trampoline park parties. Those ones were fun because I had a trampoline growing up, so I know how to do flips and twists and all that fun stuff.
What about this
I think it was the last time I went or the time before. I had this little kid. He saw me jumping really high. And he goes, "Can you bounce me high?" I'm like, "No. That's what we call lawsuit, kid." I don't want to do that. Because I don't want to accidentally launch you into outer space. And then you get hurt. And then I get in trouble. I don't want that. I will say though, I do like this trampoline park rock and jump more than Sky Zone. I don't like Sky Zone. Their trampolines are too small. The ones that they're smaller squares. Ooh, man, usually when I get burnout or like just don't want to exercise, I only gain like 5 pounds. Well, my other thing too is I teach swim lessons almost every day. So I'm swimming back and forth almost every day. I mean, not really anything intense, but I'm still actually in the pool swimming back and forth. But yeah, I actually haven't taken ADHD medication since high school. It was banned in NCAA competition, so I couldn't take it. Couldn't take Ritalin while I was in college. So I got through college and I'm like, okay, I guess I don't need it. And I needed it back in grade school and middle school. Oh yeah. I started tapering off that stuff. I mean, I got nothing against it. My daughter's on Ritalin. I have nothing against it. It's just I was able to function and live my life without it. I thought about going back on it a couple years back. So I went to a psychiatrist and I talked to her about it. And she actually put me on Zoloft, which is like an anti-anxiety medication. Yeah. No, like I said, I have zero issues. There's like a lot of people in the ADHD world. They're like, oh, it's all bad. It's all bad. No, it's actually really good. For people who need it, it works like a charm. Like for me, I've developed from being in college, being able to handle swimming and a master's degree course in civil engineering. I was able to develop things that allow me to function and be perfectly fine without the medication. So I just never went back on. But anyway, so I got prescribed Zoloft because the psychiatrist said that that I needed to treat the anxiety stuffs. I took Zoloft for 2 days. The first day I took it, I basically fell asleep at work. I seriously, that's the closest I'll ever be to being like stoned. Like I took it and I was at work. I'm just like, so tired. Oh no, it was bad. I hated it. I took it for like 3 days and I'm like, nope, I'm done. Not taking this crap anymore. So that's why I always have to be careful. Because I like to go shotgun shooting. I haven't been for like a couple years now, but that's why I only buy ammo in Utah, because I know in California you have to do like background checks. And I know one thing that they look for is if you were ever on like antidepressant anxiety medications. And if they ask me, I'll be like, yeah, I took it for 2 days and I never took it again. Let's see here. All right, under 5 minutes left on this round. Let's see, we're at 134 heart rate. That's okay. That's because I'm talking. Normally, if you're doing good on aerobic, you should be somewhere in the 120s. I'm in the low 130s. That's good enough. So basically, with training like this is low enough power to where it's not spiking my heart rate. Basically, if my heart rate was above like 140, that means this is too hard. So this is actually a really good. And if my heart rate was only like 110, then it's not hard enough. So this is actually a decent aerobic spot for me right now. We'll see what happens on the third one. But basically, the overall idea is that for long aerobic sets like this, you want to keep your heart rate down, because the idea is with a lower aerobic heart rates, you're going to be taking your fat reserves and burning that for fuel instead of your carb reserves. So basically, if I was like above 130 up to 140, that's my next zone. So when you get higher heart rates, your body starts burning calories, carbohydrates, rather than fats. Oh, they actually have the boats moving this time. On the California map, they have parasailers in the harbor, and the parasailer's up in the sky, and the boat's standing still. I'm like, wait a minute. That don't work like that. So if you're wondering what this program is, this program's called My Whoosh, or Whoosh. Sounds good. All right. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the first round. Let's not talk for a sec, see if we can get our heart rate under 130. Nah, I'm not gonna heart rate under 130. Basically gonna have a minute rest, minute recovery. So tonight is gonna be the last Final Fantasy 14 stream before Dawn Trail. Be able to get in on the all right, 1 minute. I'm gonna do early access on Friday. And then Saturday is work day. Gonna be taking out all the sod. It's okay. You'll be like me. But yeah, I'm taking out all the sod in my backyard. No, all the sod in my front yard, all the grass. And then in the backyard, I'm gonna be cutting out a trail. So today, I'm gonna be throwing my, all right, 1 minute. 1 minute easy. Let's get some electrolytes. Rocking Noon Sport today. So, gonna be staking out my backyard today. yesterday I fully cleaned out a pressure washer carburetor. I changed the oil, and what was the other thing I did on it? Oh, totally cleaned out the spark plug. Got a non-functional pressure washer running again. There's like times when that happens, when I'm like, all right, there you go, that's my man card. Right there. Just punched another huge hole in the man card. Except I need to get my my degreaser out and clean up some oil in the side entry area. All right, round 2. We're going arrow this time. Going in the arrow position. What sucks is my knees hit my belly. So yeah, this is a road bike. This is not a triathlon bike. Definitely my triathlon bike acquirement desires are being pushed, because I just figured out yesterday my dryer is going, the belt is completely slipping, and it does not spin with larger loads now, so I have to be very careful how much laundry we put in. But this is a relic from the 90s. As this is my my late grandmother's washer and dryer. I've married my wife for 15 years. She never met this grandmother. She passed away a couple years before her and I started going out. So, yeah, this is a very well used washer and dryer. It is definitely neared its final life cycle. But that's okay. We're able to swing this purchase. And I'm gonna need to get this thing clean today. Yeah, so we're doing full front yard, backyard renovations, painting the exterior, and getting a washer and dryer. Oh boy. So I did a whole pressure washing campaign yesterday. Got basically half the house done. I need to take it around the side yards and get all the eaves on the sides and the kids' playhouse. Even though we won't be painting the playhouse, that's got other plans. Probably later on this year, I'm gonna cut out the little crappy door that's on their playhouse right now. We're gonna install a real door. And then once that happens, we're really gonna start converting it into a place where the girls can go and hang out. So they can go outside and be loud and obnoxious and do whatever they want. And I don't have to worry. So yeah, being down in this position, it taxes your hips and your legs a bit differently. The real triathlon bikes, their geometry is better set for this position. And actual triathlon bikes have the geometry to where you can be on the bike and then your legs are better for the run. For me, I'm not that good. I'm still an expert swimmer, but in terms of bike and the run, I'm very mediocre. So it's not really that big of a deal for me. Usually I just get out there, blast the swim, get on the bike, do the best that I can. I usually get passed by at least 3 to 4 people on the bike, and then I get on the run and then just hang on for dear life. Basically, I let my lead in the swim just really propel me forward. Cause like when I did Mesa, Arizona, I had at least 45-second to a minute lead off of the swim. And then it got eaten up within the first 3/4 of a lap on the bike. It's like a 4-mile loop. But yeah, got totally eaten up. Hey, love. Oh, what up, buddy? Oh, okay. Am I able to keep going, or do you need me to hop off? You sit and drink your soda, dude. Yeah. Yeah, they need to stay in the garage, dude. I'll do it in a minute, buddy. The great 4-year-old debate. What? I can't just go to the office with you, mommy? No. There's a chance I might have to hop off if my son is being a little belligerent. I have a 4-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old. Life is fun. Yeah, thankfully the heat wave broke a little bit. Play with you? Yeah, I know. Head on out. Just stay with me, little buddy. You want me to play with you? Can you give me 2 more minutes? Can you give me just 2 more minutes? Yeah? Let me... Oh, you see the big boat? Is that like the big boat we went on? You think our boat was a little bit bigger than that boat? We went on a cruise a couple months ago. It was a big carnival ship out of Galveston. It was a good time. All right, I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and then I'll be done with this. Then I need 1 minute to cool down, and then I can hop off, okay? All right? It's funny. There's people on a triathlon Discord that I'm on. There's a guy that pops on, he goes, how do you guys do this? Like, I'm new to this sport. How do you balance training and family? And I just straight up said, dude, you just have to temper your expectations with how much you actually train. So when you go to events, go to races, if you know you're not training a lot, don't expect to win. Don't expect to do better. Just do the best you can. And hey, if you gotta walk the run, you gotta walk the run. Yeah, I'm almost done, buddy. I got 1 more minute. I got 1 more minute, buddy. So basically for me, whenever I go to a race, my expectation is that I will win the swim. And the only people that can beat me are people that are actually like legitimate, good, and current swimmers. I can mop up almost everyone else. But if someone's passing me, I can look at them and I can say, no, that person currently is a swimmer. I'm actually a little nervous. In about October, November, I'm going to be doing a 5-kilometer swim with an assistant coach of mine. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, then we're done. 1 and done. All right, I got 1 more minute of easy pedaling and then I'm done, okay? Just gotta loosen the legs down just a little bit, buddy, okay? Even when you do something like this, you still gotta get a little bit of a cool down in. No, this is a workout. I'm not racing anybody. I'm just moving. I'm just pedaling to get exercise. All right, once I pass that big blue gate, I'm done. And done. All right, let me get everything shut down, okay? Then we'll go inside and play. Well, hey, how about this? How about you and I, when we get all of the big yard work done, we'll go to the beach, we'll take my big surfboard, and we'll go paddle around on it. This is a banger. This one's good. All right. 400 calories, not too bad. Usually I get about 500 to 600 calories burned per workout. So that's not too bad. Oh, wow. It actually does miles and miles per hour now. That's fantastic. Usually, so this program is developed in the United Arab Emirates for the UAE cycling team. And then they kind of launched it worldwide. So usually this is in kilometers, and that's kilometers per hour, and that's kilometers of climbing. So they actually changed it to where it's now actually miles and miles per hour. Yeah! Level 14. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we're going to be... I'm all sweaty and gross. I'm all yucky. All right, well, that happens sometimes with the workout. That's perfectly okay. So that is going to be it for us today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Next stream will be much later tonight at around 8:30 Pacific time. We'll be playing Final Fantasy 14. So I just finished the Sahagin Beast Tribe last night. So we are all done with the ARR Beast Tribes. I heard that there's a operator told me that there is a quest where once you're done with the ARR, basically when you're done with each set of Beast Tribes per expansion, there is a extra quest that involves all of them. So I think we're going to do that tonight. We'll go through the roulettes again as well. I'm gonna actually legitimately cap out on I won't fully cap out on tombstones. I'm actually really close to capping out on tombstones. So haven't been able to finish a full set yet. Was close on Endwalker. Yeah, it took me like basically I would say about 3 months. Like, if I actually did stuff legitimately and continuously, I probably would be able to get it done in a couple months. Hey, Kalulu, what up, dude? So tonight we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the roulettes, and then we're gonna be moving on to Heavensward Beast Tribes. I already got Vanu up to at least level 2. I might have them at level 3. But I think theirs go all the way up to like 6 or something like that, if I remember right. So anyway, we're going to be moving on with those. Basically, I try to knock out one beast tribe at a time. I max on the amount of quests that they give. And then just move on from there. So anyway, do you want to say goodbye, little buddy? You want to come over here and say goodbye? He's saying goodbye. We're going to go inside and play. So thank you all so much for tuning in. If you like what you see, hit that follow button, hit the like button, like and subscribe on whatever platform you are on. So we'll be back later tonight. Join the Discord. Link in the description below. There is a link tree. Scroll all the way down. You'll find the Discord link down there. Join the Frito Bandito Taqueria after party. So yeah, is that it? Anything else, buddy? No, you're good? Okay. All right. I'm out of here. Until later, my friends. Good night, Isaiah Norris. Wherever you are. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.